Hi everyone, this is Maribel Torres from Perceive Your Fitness and welcome to What You Want to Know Wednesdays. Today I'm going to answer a question that I actually get asked a lot, usually after my workout in the gym. Last week I got approached by two lovely ladies, Anna and her daughter Teresa. I was watching them for a while. They were there working out for about an hour. One, because I think it's great that a mother and daughter are working out together. And two, they were working out really hard, doing squats and deadlifts and all these circuits for legs and things like that. So I was a little surprised when they approached me after my workout to ask for some advice. And the question they asked me is, what else can I do to get my legs stronger? So the first thing I do is, of course, answer with the question is, well, what do you do now? Well, when we come in, we usually do a kickboxing class, then we'll do a jiu-jitsu or one of their strength training classes, and then we'll work out. So I kind of just chuckled a little and I said, and then you work out? I said, haven't you been working out? She goes, well, we do. I said, how long do these classes take? And they said about 2 hours. And then they'll go on and do this entire circuit for their legs for about another 45 minutes. So they're actually in the gym for 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's a lot longer than I work out. So I said, okay, well, how many days a week do you do this? Well, we come in Monday through Friday. What else can I do to get my legs strong? So I said, absolutely nothing. And they just kind of looked at me a little puzzled. I said, you do so much already. The best thing that you could possibly do right now is give yourselves a break and your body a break. You have absolutely no recovery days except Saturday and Sunday, but they said by this time, Saturday and Sunday, they are really exhausted and tired. And working out to the point where you're so exhausted and tired you don't enjoy your weekend is really not a great goal to have. So although I applaud them for their enthusiasm and everything like that, I feel like people forget that they need to give themselves a break. They need to plan a recovery day. So we talked about recovery because as we all know, yes, that's right. Recovery is where the magic happens. I remember when I first started, before I was even a trainer and I was very much into fitness, I was going through a very stressful time, so I practically lived in a gym. I spent 2 to 3 hours a day. I then extended my workouts to 6 to 7 days a week. And I wanted to get a lot more muscular than I was. I wanted to get really strong in my legs. I wanted to see my hamstrings. I wanted to see my quads pop out. I wanted to finally get calves. So I was working out really hard. I was spending about 2.5 hours in the gym. I would do a spin class, then I'd go on to Stairmasters, I would hit the machines, and wouldn't you know, I started getting a little softer. So I wasn't seeing the results, so naturally what I did was I started eating even less than what I was eating. I always ate pretty healthy, but now I started cutting my portions. I felt more tired, I was getting a little weaker. And I have to say, I asked a trainer at a gym, one of the best trainers that I knew at this local gym that I went to. And I asked him, I said, I don't understand, what more can I do to get strong? I feel like I'm getting weaker and softer. And he asked me, of course, well, what do you do now? And what he told me is exactly what I tell most ladies, is you need to cut back. He said, you need to cut your workouts and you need to start eating more again. He goes, you're working out way too much. You're not eating enough. You are overtrained, and that's going to have a negative effect on your results. So I have been there. I know what it's like to start a new exercise regimen and really be gung-ho and want to get in as much as possible and want to work out as much as possible. I mean, we all see those commercials with athletes saying go hard or go home. But what they don't talk about is that they too have recovery. You can't go hard every single day and expect to have great results. your body needs a break, and it's up to you to plan it. I know when I train and I do a program, I have set recovery days. Sometimes I actually don't feel like having a recovery day, so I'll do something a little lighter like cardio, or I'll go to my favorite hill in the high school, do a couple of sprints, or I'll take long walks or go for a bike ride just because I want to stay a little physical. But I don't hit the weights every single day. I know that my body needs a break. Just to be a little scientific-y here, when you're working out, you're actually breaking down muscle tissue. So the magic happens when your body is able to recover and build that muscle tissue back up. That's where you get stronger. So recovery is very, very important. So actually, I spoke to these ladies for about 15-20 minutes about that, about the importance of recovery, and they actually seemed quite relieved, because I think they realized that keeping up the schedule that they were doing was not going to last very long. I know we all get very excited and we tend to overload ourselves, and then what happens is you finally just can't take it anymore and you kind of slack off way too much. So if you start a new workout regimen, schedule recovery days. You don't have to be in the gym for 2.5 hours. 1 hour tops. If you love your classes, if you love the weights, one day do a class, do a kickboxing class I suggested to them, the next day do their resistance training. They didn't have to get it in all at once, nor did they have to do it every single day. So I actually helped them work out a schedule that they seemed really happy and relieved, because they also work all day. So this was a lot of stress they were adding to themselves, and they seemed really very happy. So ladies, in answer to the question, what more can you do to get stronger, is to give yourself a break and make sure that you take it. So if you have any questions about training right, eating right, or thinking right, please contact me at iwantoknow@perceiveyourfitness.com. So if you like what you see today, please head on over to my Facebook fan page, Perceive Your Fitness, and press the like button. Remember to share it with your friends. This is Maribel Torres from Perceive Your Fitness, and remember to be you and be strong in the gym and in your life.